This all started about 12 years ago. We kept our class together. We'd had luncheons quite often, and we got this luncheon got started. And somewhere along the line, we thought we'd like to do something to perpetuate our class. And so one afternoon in the conservatory at my house, we decided that we'd have a scholarship. And Derek Little did a lot of research and figured we could raise $80,000. And the consensus was if we made it $200,000, I'd get behind it and share it and get it going. Well, today, we're at $588,000. We've given out 10 awards, starting with $3,000 awards. We raised it to 4, we raised it to 5, we raised it to 10,100, then we raised it to 15,500, which is what we'll be doing today. And next year, we're raising it to $20,000. So that's how successful our award has been.
Thanks, Barry, for telling us about that, and we know that you really wanted to point everybody over to that little banner and make sure that they're very welcome to add to that number.
As we do in every letter.
I'd like to now call on Christina Redmond to come forward and get a plaque from us. She's already got her money. So please.
She received her money earlier.
I'd like to now to invite Christina to tell us a little bit about herself and what she's going to be doing soon. So please.
Thank you. Hi. My name's Christina. I'm a current third-year mechanical engineering student. I was thinking about what I'd like to speak to you today. And I wasn't sure exactly what to focus on. There are a number of reasons for which I chose to be so involved, and it's hard to pick one in particular. But thinking back to about 2 weeks ago, I had a guest lecturer come into class, and he spoke to us in my Design for Environment class about the importance of having a vision for the future. U of T's vision statement is to strive for international leadership in education and research through their commitment to excellence and diversity. With 3 Rhodes Scholars this year coming from U of T, I think it's pursuing this statement quite well. As for mine, I'm not sure exactly what it would be, so I'll start by telling you a bit about myself and why I'm involved. I came to U of T 3 years ago from Manotick, Ontario, so that's a town just south of Ottawa, to play varsity basketball for the women's basketball team at U of T. Honestly, I wasn't sure what I was getting into, and I really wasn't sure about the choice that I made. I switched majors twice in first year, and ended up in mechanical engineering pretty much on the flip of a coin. It turned out to be one of the best gambles I've ever made because I really found something that I'm passionate in. At the University of Toronto, I'm a member of a small group of students selected to represent mechanical engineering as ambassadors. As an ambassador, it's my role to represent my class at alumni events, to help improve the student experience at U of T for engineers, and to help promote engineering as a career path for high school students. The later of these roles is the one which I'm most passionate about, and which I find the most rewarding. I myself had such a hard time choosing U of T and decided to take engineering, and yet having seen so much success and having been rewarded so much for it, I'd really like to help others to do the same. I've seen and learned a lot at U of T so far, and I enjoy sharing that with younger students and helping them figure out where their interests lie, where they want to go, and hopefully help them to find the best path to start out on. It's for this, among other reasons, that I'm so heavily involved in the high school events, mentorship, and first-year activities. Over the past year, I've volunteered at the U of T Spring Open House, the Frosh Week, the Fall Open House, the Ontario University Fair, and engineering education events, which were all geared with the primary role of informing students, parents, guidance counselors, and teachers about the benefits of engineering from my personal experiences as an undergrad so far, and to show them the many benefits of going to such a highly ranked university such as U of T. I've absolutely loved my experience here so far, and I'd like to make this choice easier for a lot of other high school kids, especially girls interested in math and science, by showing them that taking an engineering degree can lead them to contributing to the progress and excitement of creating new and innovative technologies. I hope to make this choice less intimidating and give them the facts to make decisions better for themselves. As most of you know, engineering is not a walk in the park, but with hard work and support, these 4 short years can be made into the most invaluable experience and can lead to truly incredible futures. I'm also involved with the Galbraith Society, where I've done presentations and mentored first and second year students on how to get summer jobs. This past summer, I was hired to work at Pratt & Whitney Canada in Mississauga, which was an extremely rewarding experience, where it was my first introduction to engineering research and design in the industry environment. This sparked an even greater desire in me to pursue energy and sustainability, wherein I'll be receiving a minor. After having this experience, I was approached by the Galbraith Society to do workshops for other U of T students to help them get jobs. I agreed right away and was happy to say that this experience did not only benefit me, but I was able to help other students get job opportunities outside and help them with writing strong resumes and learning how to perform well in interviews. I believe if you've been given a gift, it's meant to be shared. And I see the importance of giving back for the opportunities and experiences that I've had so that others can benefit from them as well. School is very, very important, but it's also important to be involved in extracurricular activities, to learn teamwork, independence, and leadership, as well as to get a break from the library every now and then. I've had a considerable amount of success and enjoyment from my time in the varsity basketball team, on top of taking engineering. And I'd like to encourage others to do the same. For this reason, I volunteer at annual basketball and multi-sport activities throughout the year, camps, tournaments, and events, to promote healthy active living in youth and adolescents, and also to help tutor my fellow varsity athletes, second and first year students, so they can achieve academically and extracurricularly as well. Having grown up playing soccer at the regional level and later basketball at the Canadian National Championships, I have been taught that success as an individual is good, but is absolutely nothing compared to success as a team. I am still in the beginning process of creating my vision statement for my future, but I know that it will be centered around the theme of using hard work and innovation to help my teams, communities, and society towards a better and more sustainable future. As mentioned earlier, I'm passionate about energy. I feel that I can make a positive impact on society through research and industry work in the area of sustainable and advanced energy technologies. I'm proud to say that this mission has just recently gained momentum, as I've been hired to work at one of the world's leaders in power and clean energy solutions, Alstom Power in Switzerland. I'll be going on a 12-month internship for my professional experience year, starting in June, and we'll be focusing on researching and testing current energy technologies in Europe, and to make them cleaner and more reliable. When I graduate, I hope to bring the skills and knowledge from this position to do grad work or go into industry, contributing to the progress of North American and Canadian energy industry. I could not have had the courage to do the things I do, have the drive to challenge myself to be the best that I can be, or have the initiative to make others around me better, without the guidance and role models of my parents. As much as I know I tormented them as a kid, I have also learned a great deal about hard work, perseverance, and one's responsibility to their society. I am certain that it is due to my mom, Colleen, my dad, Jerome, and my little brother, Michael, who are all here today, that I have felt the support and confidence to take on the initiatives I have, and will continue to do so and challenge myself in the future. I am humbled by this award, and as much as it has come as a help financially, it is also a reminder that hard work and perseverance pays off. And I'm confident I will use this award to continue pushing myself to achieve team and societal success. I would like to thank the class of 5T3 for creating this award and for honoring me with it this year. Your belief in the vision statement of the University of Toronto and continued involvement 60 years after graduating is inspiring. Thank you for the faith and support you continue to have in the future generations of engineers to walk through the halls of Stanford Fleming, Bain, Galbraith, and Wahlberg, and one day out into the world. I hope to one day be where you are today and inspire others to make a difference as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Christina. That was wonderful. If you had come to my high school encouraging me to come to U of T, I would have come. It's now